Natu Talk News for today, Friday, December 6, 2024, with me, Mariama Kalmamara. But first, make we take the headline. The country lead for budget salon don't share the analysis per the 2025 national budget. Now for the full news in detail. The 2025 government budget and statement of economic and financial policies, where the Minister of Finance, Honorable Sheku Ahmed Fantamade Bangura, be present na the well of Parliament, don't spark boku debates and controversies among the parliamentarians them, especially by the allocation of resources. The country lead for budget advocacy and information technology, Budget Salon, Brahma Sise, don't share their own analysis by the budget and highlight certain areas we need improvement. The same also call on the government for prioritize development and strengthen key sector for national growth.
The 2025 budget showed critical concerns of government. It shows some improvement in terms of the revenue and expenditure. We see government improve on commitment to ensure they increase revenue and they increase expenditure with able enhance development. Also, in all of that, we realize the budget increase in terms of expenditure from 23 billion, around 23 billion, 0.5 billion to 33.5 billion. We'll see that a great increment in terms of expenditure. Also, in terms of revenue, we see increment in that direction. But we keep concerned that there are still areas that the government need for show commitment, where government in commitment not reach to the level we expect. Then key areas here now, the government a big five game changers, what they say. Allocations to the areas that they for we is small. For example, agriculture, the 1.3 billion, we now 8% of the budget. Allocations to the other sectors like youth. The Ministry of Health gets allocations with 1.5 billion, with about 9% of the budget. All of the allocations is small. We want to see real-time allocations. We want to see government increasing commitment in allocations to the key sectors to do with enhanced development. For we take and say, yes, there has been some improvement in terms of allocations, but they're still below par. They're still below the level we would expect. And then they're not going to enhance critical development we look at.
Of Energy Governance Coordination Group, Honorable Dr. Kande Yonkela, don't say President build only plans for strengthening the energy sector. We talk about the short-term, medium-term, and long-term agenda. And talk this inside the weekly government press briefing at Miata Conference Hall, where reporter Antoinette Kagbo gets more.
Electricity na one major crisis na Salon, and for the past years, plenty sign of the country don't be affected. For this, don't make the president, Julius Maada Bio, don't come up with plans for help strengthen the energy sector na the country. Inside the weekly government press briefing conference, the chairman of Energy Governance Coordination Group, Honorable Kande Yonkela, been talked about the agenda where the president don't make for strengthening the energy sector.
We don't repair, but it be nothing. Yeah, like all road, you don't pay for 2-3 years. Yeah, you don't have zero. We have one solar plant in a new thing. It's supposed to give me 6. Right now, they give me 3 megawatts. When you look at from we government, which we control, Bumbuna and which we control. About 47 megawatts they cannot treat them. Then the other one there, for buy from up overseas, they could be what? Right now they buy 7 megawatts, but they give all landed to Kono, Kenema and Wo. You know they can't switch to 0.
In Carrion say, the medium term, now from 12 to 18 months. And add say, then get for privatize part of EDSA. And say, 6 international companies don't get interest for partner with EDSA.
Medium term, when they can also privatize part of EDSA, instead of advance, 6 international companies don't get interest for partner with EDSA. Waiting, that tell them the numbers. We need for let EDSA collect $8 to $9 million every month. We need a private sector entity because they're efficient. for coming. Some of the companies, they're big, some from Europe, some from Asia, even from Africa. Because they don't do and correct. Côte d'Ivoire, Abidjan, they collect 90%. 90% of the revenue they collect are not America or Côte d'Ivoire. Liberia, over 2 years, they reduced losses by 30% with determination and leadership.
And it be get forgy highlight, but the plans then inside the long-term strategy.
Rates you get for Sena House. That the southern corridor line where they want to go from Pujon to Freetown. Then the northern corridor from Fadugu, Tekan, Freetown. It will be complete loop. So we energy pass mark na Freetown, like when my brother will go from 83 megawatts to 200, we send the balance go south. And we'll send some go north. But we need that infrastructure. Now that
Where is the target for increased Salone energy generation to 42 megawatts? For True Talk News, Antoinette Kagbode report.
Procurement Authority, Ministry of Finance, don launch the Foundation of Electronic Governance Procurement, Business Review, Implementation Strategy, and SEF Policy Framework. This now for promote accountability governance for basic service delivery and SEF reduce the problems of corruption, we can mostly start with procurement in the country. Emmanuel Mohamed Kamara gets more palitory.
The National Public Procurement Authority, NPPA, and the Ministry of Finance don launch the Foundation of Electronic Governance Procurement, Business Process Review, Implementation Strategy, and Policy Framework. This will happen at the Ministry of Finance Conference Room na Freetown. This na for promote accountability governance for basic service delivery. The objective na for implement unified end-to-end e-governance procurement system wey go help for process online the competitive bidding procurement system where government agencies then can undertake. The e-governance procurement system then projects am for be used as a shared structure by both budget agencies and state-owned enterprise them. Where it be the talk, the CEO for the National Public Procurement Authority, Fudi Kanu, say this na a remarkable event because na a major step for transform the procurement landscape na Salone. Osayin add say this na also a landmark step for modernize public procurement system na the country. They continue say the EGP system na a bold and transformative initiative wey go help for integrate all aspects of public procurement. This include vendor registration, annual procurement planning, contract management, and plenty other one them. They continue say this na a unified digital platform wey aim for enhanced service delivery, reduce inefficiency, and ensure accountability na every stage of procurement process na the country. Inside Ion talk, the Deputy Financial Secretary at the Ministry of Finance, Mori Momo, don say challenge don dey na the procurement and most of the corruption wey don dey happen at government can related to procurement systems. And this can start from the bidding process and the presentation of documents and throughout the entire procurement process, where this e-governance procurement system they can address. It continues say the introduction of this procurement system not for can make things difficult for people, but rather for create straight way and make things accessible, and also the process for be clear, we go help for make things easier for all.